So a couple of days ago, my friends invited me to play on the basketball court with them. However, there was one catch. You see, the court that we're supposed to play on, it was really far away from my house, and I had nobody who could help me get there. My mom didn't have a car at the time. Well, the car wasn't working, and there wasn't any bus that could get me there. So I was pretty much stranded, right? I was literally on the verge of texting them, sorry, man, I can't make it there. I can't make it there. I have nobody who can get me there. And that's when I realized something. I have a bike in my basement. And well, the bike was pretty old and it was definitely not used for the past couple of months. It had the dust and dirt like all over the place. And on top of all of that, it had both flat tires. But I looked at it and I thought to myself, why not use it? Why not use it? So I started reviving this old, like, ancient bike. It was like fucking ancient. I used it like several months ago. Really a long time ago, right? So it was barely ever used. I started cleaning it up. I started pumping the tires, and suddenly it's ready to go. So I hop on the bike and I went on an adventure. I mean, like a whole-on fucking video game-like adventure. The amount of things I saw in just one bike ride, it was actually pretty funny. I have images of all of this. I saw motherfuckers I saw drunk guys who were like stuck in a trash can. I saw fucking kids, literally, like burning a whole fucking campfire right next to a playground. It's like, if you're wondering where all this is happening, welcome to Poland. But anyway, listen. When I made it to the court, right? We were barely even playing the sport because of the amount of stories I had to share with these guys. You don't realize the importance of living like an actually interesting life on self-improvement. Because think about it. When all of your life is just wake up, school, gym, sleep. Wake up, school, gym, sleep. Wake up, school, gym, maybe a little bit of online hustle, gym, sleep. That makes your life just so fucking boring, repetitive, and uninteresting, bro. Then you wonder to yourself why nobody wants to talk to you, even though, oh, you're on self-improvement. Then you wonder. Listen, I can't stress this enough. The importance of living an interesting life and going on fucking adventures, it's crazy. It's crazy. People neglect this so fucking much because most of us, even though we're on self-improvement, we live this like super unsocial lifestyle because we've been brainwashed. We've been brainwashed by the self-improvement guides. Yes, they've conditioned us to think in this way like, don't go outside. Okay, maybe not in that way, but like they've told you to sit at home and do all your work and like, you're the king, G, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, G. You don't have to talk to that girl, even though you find her attractive. No. Just focus on yourself, King. It's one of the biggest bullshit of advice I have ever heard on the internet. Bro, your life should be so fucking social. Most of your lives are so fucking unsocial. The only social thing you do is fucking social media. Think about that. How fucking depressing is that? How fucking depressing is it that your only social activities, for most of you, myself included for a very long period of time, the only social interactions you have is fucking social media usage. Bro, like, go outside, please. When you start to go on these like crazy adventures, you have so many interesting stories to share. You've become such an interesting person to be around. Because you always have something interesting to say. It's like you look at a certain thing and it immediately reminds you of a story you had like a couple of years ago. And then you start telling them and they're like, whoa, it's such a funny thing. Like, imagine you're going on the basketball court and on your way there, you literally see a drunk guy stuck in a trash can. Imagine what type of a funny story you can make out of it. Just imagine how fucking interesting is this. Imagine like a couple of years into the future, right? When you're sitting there with your girlfriend and you see something like very funny and then you start telling her that story. That's fucking amazing. That's like unironically so fucking funny. You don't have to make stories up anymore. You can, once you actually start living this interesting lifestyle, well, you become more interesting, dumbass. And you don't have to do anything crazy. Like, you don't have to go on a super long bike ride like I did just to get to a basketball court. It can be as simple as going outside and going somewhere you've never been to before. And listen, I can guarantee you this. In the city that you live in right now, right? There are at the very least, 3 streets that you've never gone to. You know where they are. Like, if you visualize like the map of your city, like it's a video game. Imagine you have this map of your city. There will be some spots that are still unexplored. You remember back in like video games where the spots you were in before on the map, like you have a map in a video game, and the spots where you've never been to before, they're all black. They're unidentified. You don't know them, but you know where they are, theoretically. So why not explore them? Why not go there? Just for the sake of something new. Just for the sake of something you haven't seen before. Think of back at what we're... I love stuttering. Think of back to like the ancient days where we're like cavemen. When we're like semi-monkeys still. What do you think we were doing in our free time? Do you think we were sitting in a cave playing with like our sticks? Do you think we were playing with like sticks and leaves? No. We were hunting. We were going out into the world looking for new things. That's exactly the same thing. Why not go out into the world and find something? Something that you've never seen before. Something that will make your life 5 times more interesting. Why not fill your life with more of these like interesting activities? Because the more interesting you are, the more people will want to be around you. The more they will value, they will treat you more as this like interesting person. Somebody who always has something fun to say. Somebody who's unique. You'll finally stand out if you'll have these like interesting stories. Why am I stuttering so fucking much? You get the idea, right? This can revolutionize your life. Revolutionize. Stop living this like, oh, lone wolf, sit at home all your day, watch fucking Ham's Andrew Tate motivational self-improvement video. You watch all of that fucking content, but then you don't do anything about it. Let's start with that. Okay, but that's the thing on the side. Don't need to know that. The moral of this video is go fucking outside. This sounds like I'm a Discord user. You know how people on Discord always say, oh, go outside, go outside. So annoying. But you get the idea, right? If you want to talk to me directly, you can join the Discord. If you want to become blessed with knowledge, you can click the link in the description. That's all I have to say for this video. How do we end it this time? Moose.